Do you have...
Hi, right there. They're fabric scissors though, so I
No, I'm
don't.
not gonna use that.
Where are the red
It's
scissors?
fine. I can find them later.
I have
It's
scissors,
so not important.
but
You can't get out.
I know. Welcome to Ocarina of Time. You've never experienced an Ocarina of Time.
No, not a
So
singular one.
it does unfortunately mean, oh, my save file survived. That's nice. I had to wowie. I had to re-download.
Hello.
Um, I had to repurchase my 3DS.
What?
I had to repurchase my 3DS. There's a running joke whenever I emulate something, I'm playing a
Oh,
I
gotcha.
bought a totally legal copy of it.
Gotcha.
Who do you want to be? I don't know, it just wouldn't work.
Link?
All right.
That's what I normally do.
It's what you normally do as if you
All 3 times. 2 times. All 2 times.
All right, I got Link and Link.
Well, Saxon, do you like?
Oh yeah, we had a mushroom.
I. I picked it up.
And I paid for it.
I can pay you back.
I don't know how much it was.
I do.
Oh,
It's on the
the
tag.
tag. That was bought in New York.
At the Nintendo store.
Yes.
I guess I should be paying attention.
Long ago have I served as
You
guardian
don't
spirit.
need to read it out.
Okay, cool, because I didn't want to. A lovely mushroom lad. Hell yeah.
Kokiri? Is that how
Yeah,
that's
Kokiri.
cool? Cool. I can't read. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sarksi, do you want to name him?
the
Or
mushroom.
do you want to name it?
Name the shroom.
Name it, please, because I'm not creative with names.
Biggie Smalls.
Funny. Very funny.
This is why I like you. You tell me my bad jokes are funny.
Contextually, very funny. If you don't understand context, it makes no sense. Is that
Yeah. Yeah, it is. He looks awful in this game.
why is he green?
Mm. Oh,
Oh,
also the tree talks in bad Shakespeare.
I don't like anything that says come hither.
Yeah, we don't like the Deku tree.
Why?
He's just a tree. I like the young Deku tree. He ate too many veggies. I don't know when to here. You can progress the text.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
If I miss something, tell me.
Sure. It's not that important. I haven't told you this yet, but once we beat this game, I'm sitting you down to watch. I think it's only half an hour.
What?
It's a wonderful video essay about how dark this story actually is, hidden beneath the language.
Ooh.
It's super fascinating, and I think it's part of
No, I love that kind of thing.
why I turned around my opinion on Ocarina of Time. I
I
used to
love
hate this game.
I love that kind of thing. You won't
It's
force me to watch that, I
great.
promise.
Great.
Um,
Anyway,
are you only gonna play this when I'm here?
I might only play this when you're
Okay.
here, or if I know you're able to watch.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we need more people to join so we can talk about the trip. Because I want to talk about the trip.
I just want to get through this tutorial or like this opening dialogue.
Yeah, fair.
So anyway, the boy without fairy. I don't have a fairy.
Oh my god, that's what they refer to you as? That's so sad.
Yeah, I don't have a name. Go find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon me. Your sweatshirt.
His sweatshirt that I'm borrowing.
I also got that one. It says Skyward Sword.
Oh yeah. Oh, you displayed it so cute.
Well, I wanted to. It was relevant to the trip conversation, so I
Yeah.
put it there.
Oh, that's making me dizzy. What's so funny is this is making me dizzy, and you doing flips in VR didn't. Ugh. Oh my god. That's so funny.
That's playable in 3D on the 3DS.
That's so funny. It's so relatable, honestly.
He just wants to sleep.
No, I meant the bumping into the fence.
Oh.
Hey.
Don't. Maybe that's what your text tone should be in my phone.
Hey.
Anyway.
That would be really funny.
She called me lazy.
I mean, yeah.
Fun detail. They made it so that he's wearing shorts. Because in the N64 version, they just never modeled the tops of his legs. Because you so rarely saw up his tunic.
Fair.
But in this version, they gave him shorts because they modeled his legs. Anyway, I've formed a partnership with this glowing orb.
I don't like that view.
Oh, it was worse on the N64. Because that room wasn't a room on N64. It was just a PNG that you could walk around.
Oh.
So they actually modeled it, but because Zelda fans get upset, they... Anyway,
because the fans get upset.
That's Saria. That's my best friend.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. She's very green. Excuse me?
Oh.
There we go. Alright, I'm not going to talk to her.
I didn't know Link had a best friend.
Oh, it's a different Link in every game. Almost.
Oh, right.
Like, this is not the Link that I was playing as in Tears of the Kingdom. But that Link is the Link I was playing as in Breath of the Wild. And this is the Link you were playing as briefly in Majora's Mask.
Okay, I'm following.
Yeah.
So is this before or after Majora's Mask?
This is directly before Majora's Mask.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
not where I wanted to go.
Oh, so that's why you have the Ocarina in Majora's Mask.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because you have it from this journey.
Gotcha. So you kind of do have to play them in order.
I told you that, but you wanted to play Majora's Mask, and I told you Majora's Mask assumes you've played Ocarina, and it will throw you in with no tutorial.
And that's not true. It did give you a tutorial.
Not a good one.
Not a good one, but it gave you one.
Anyway, I just got a sword.
Really? I missed that.
Well, I never went and talked to the guy that wanted to tell me to go get a sword.
I hate that up and down animation. I'm also slightly sick. So my brain's not working 100% right now.
I'm having a grand old time. This looks so much better. I've played it on N64 so many times, I forgot how beautiful this looks. How's audio, by the way?
Speaking of audio, can I
speaking-
turn that off and tell you something really quick?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Found that out today.
I don't 100% know we had to mute for that.
Yeah.
But I'll leave it.
If it's not like a thing we have to worry about, then I don't really want to
Fair.
be talking about it.
Yeah. We're pregnant. We're not, that's a joke.
That stressed me out so, like, my body's hot.
I know.
No. Oh my god. You can't do that. If it's not abundantly clear, I do not want to be pregnant.
Game cannot be heard.
Oh no.
Properties. That's not what I wish to change.
Oh, that. My adrenaline kicked in.
I'm sorry.
It's
That's
okay. Well, now we know how we feel about that one.
Game is technically audible now, but not enough. There we go. How's that?
I got floppy arms.
Yeah, because it's long on me. Don't.
Why?
Because I'm asking nicely.
You didn't. You just said don't.
Yeah. That's as nice as you're gonna get. Hey.
I kind of hit your arm.
Still non-existent. I have bars that say otherwise, but it's just quiet.
Yikes.
It's all right. We'll take.
I mean, do you really want to hear Link yelling every time he takes a jump?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
You can have 7 decibels of gain. And we're
Important.
gonna leave it at that. Is that audible? Is the music audible?
Remove any plastic attachments and packaging before giving to children.
No.
Well,
Well, that's good.
I can't.
Good. Yay.
I can't. I did it.
She's just trying to give me a tutorial that I'm not interested in. Link just broke his back to look at her. $5 for me.
$5?
$5. It's 40 rupees for a shield.
This is copyrighted in 20... Copyrighted? Copywrote?
Copywritten.
Copywritten in 2021. Hey, we have a shirt.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Alright, so we're almost at the point where we have time to talk about the trip. Look at this asshole. What does my C-stick do? Oh, right, nothing.
I dance like that sometimes.
You do.
I don't do that though. I do that though a lot. No.
Anyway, he's complaining.
Oh.
He's complaining that I'm the favorite of Saria and the Deku Tree.
I mean, you are the chosen one.
We don't know that yet.
Okay.
Plants!
Whoa.
Look how happy he is.
Okay. Oh. The style of Link is so cute.
I know. This is one of my favorite art styles.
Yeah.
This and Skyward Sword, I think, have my favorite art styles of any Zelda game.
I didn't like Skyward Sword.
Really? He's got lips.
Ah, maybe that's what throws it off.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I can see chat under here.
Yeah. Anyway, he's about to tell us about the world. Thy slumbers these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares.
That's a reference to something.
Probably. This tree just quotes Shakespeare.
Nope. That's how the world works. He's gonna tell us about the world.
Oh!
Sako!
Oh! That was unintentional on my part.
I know. Huh?
Lip detail can low-key be hard to get good looking, depending on the art style.
Yeah.
As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. This game is for children, and it has this kind of
Language.
language.
Yeah. Verily.
Thou hast felt
it.
it. The time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed.
How often did you have to read Shakespeare in school?
Like twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Ever out loud?
I think we took turns reading out loud.
What'd you guys read? Oh my
Sirixian help, what did we read?
God. Whatever.
Julius Caesar.
That was it?
That's all I can remember.
We had to do Julius Caesar, Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer, The Taming of the Shrew. Yeah. I actually really like The Taming of the Shrew.
Oh, he's actually sending me away. I said no, thinking he'd tell me to suck it up.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yes. He's just gonna stream for forever.
Oh.
We're doing 12th Night, Othello, and there was another.
You had to read 12th Night?
Apparently.
Wild.
Anyway, we're inside now.
I don't think I ever read Hamlet. Oh, that's cool.
I will tell you, there are spider enemies in this.
Fine.
They're cartoony spiders, though.
No, it doesn't matter. I love the climbing animation.
I was just thinking that. It looks so much nicer than
It's
it did on
so
N64.
cute.
Granted, it's not hard. Everything about this looks better than it did on N64.
See, I feel like everyone thinks they read Hamlet.
Some mood screw spider enemies.
I hate spiders.
Look, okay, that's what it looks like. It's a skull.
Oh, no. No. It's the legs.
Yeah, the legs aren't
It's
great.
the legs that do it for me. I love that he like turned around and he was like, oh my god, did that close? Ow, ow, ow.
Forgive me, master. If I give you a tip, will you let me go?
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Wahaha.
So, do you want your absolute mind mess? You would think that the Koroks evolved from those guys? No. All the children in the forest, they become the Koroks. That guy that went good grief and stomped off, that's a Korok.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That has horrible implications.
yeah. I got a slingshot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so surprising. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's why I told you. I'm so useful.
You're cute.
So maybe I won't 100% this for you then.
Why?
Because there's 100 golden spiders that you
No!
have.
Oh, I looked at it again. You asked if the nightmares were happening? They will now.
That's why we're playing. Look at the big one.
No! No! That was a jump scare. Why would you do
I
that?
forgot he was gonna pop up right then. There's another one over there.
No. I'm so glad I'm not playing.
I'm killing it. I told you there was another one.
I'm so glad I'm not playing this because if I were, the screen would be right here and I would scream.
I got a nut.
I'm stressed.
All of them are dead except for the golden one. That's the golden one.
Oh, I hate it.
It's just shimmying.
I know, that's what's so bad.
Oh, there's 100 of those ones.
Ugh.
Bright side is those ones don't respawn. True. The VR
They
chat
do?
murder one
That's
has
so nice.
a really nice one for snake phobia, which just replaces the snakes with cats.
Huh?
Unfortunately, if you pet the cat, you die.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I don't have enough buttons.
Oh, you have to click on it? That you can click on it? That's cool.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't have enough buttons to make this easy for myself. So the trip.
Yeah. How do you want to go about this?
Chronologically, I'm gonna kill a big spider.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch.
You just talk about the trip. You have a grand old time talking about the trip.
I don't even remember getting to Boston, actually.
Well, we took a plane.
I know, I don't remember that plane ride.
It was quite nice.
Ew. That was Sir Spider Web, wasn't it?
It was.
Ew. So we get to Boston, and so our flight was supposed to be at
Hold up.
I don't remember. It must have been like 4. So, and then our flight got changed to 12. So we had an extra 4 hours in Boston. So we get there and we get to the hotel and oh no, first we had to get the rental car.
Terrible
Do we
process.
want to talk about that?
Sure.
So when we bought
Yay!
when we bought the rental beforehand, I was like, oh, okay, there's a one-way trip fee, fine. It'll be like half the cost. So we end up paying for the thing under his credit card with my name.
Go ahead.
Because I'm 25.
That was the detail I was about to point out. I'm 24 if you didn't know.
And in the US, it's a lot harder to rent a car if you're not 25. So we were like, oh, okay, we'll just use his credit card with my name. I'll be the primary driver because I was going to be the primary driver anyway. And, fine. So we did it through Air Canada because I am, like a flight rewards member of Air Canada because I fly a lot, to go back home. And so we do it through that website because we got a discount. I was like, okay, this works. Not a problem. We got the confirmation. Everything was great. So we get to the desk at Hertz. And now, mind you, we were like, Hertz isn't like the most inexpensive. So it like worked out that there was like 2 people in line ahead of us.
Yeah.
We were like, cool, this will be super easy. We'll get out of here in no time. Wrong. First of all, the people in front of us took forever. And then we
took forever.
And then we took forever. Because apparently, by their policy, because of like insurance reasons, the credit card has to be under the licensed name. So we need to put him as a primary driver and me as a secondary driver. Thank God the woman that was helping us realized it was our first time like traveling by ourselves as like adults and took pity on us. Because I looked at the spider. Because we were literally like, we don't know what we're doing. We're just trying our best. And she loved us so much that she ended up like upgrading us to Hertz Gold. Because I was like, but I have a Hertz Gold card in Canada. I thought it was going to work. And she was like, no, you're in the States now. It's not how it works. I'm like, okay. Oh. So that was fun. So yeah. So we ended up getting a Jeep Compass, which, by the way, great car. Very much enjoyed it. It was like a 2018?
I don't know.
2018 or 2019, I think. And then we drive from the airport to the hotel, which was a time and a half because the most direct way to get there, the tunnel's actually closed for construction right now. So that was a fun time. He was getting stressed. I had to yell at him for no backseat driving, which was awesome. Keep in mind, we are still together, so this trip went well. But, so yeah. So we get to the hotel.
Little guy.
What is that?
I'm so glad you asked. That is a Goma larva.
Ew.
Look out when it gets ready to pounce.
Ew. So, oh my god, how old is Link? He sounds like a child.
He is a child.
Okay.
Does this look like a grown man to you?
No, but he looks like 7.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
No, he's probably like 9. He's between 9 and 11.
Where were his parents?
Do you want the honest answer?
Yes.
Dead. They died in the war.
Oh. Who takes care of him?
The tree!
Oh.
I'm not joking. The tree is the guardian.
Is this when he meets his guardian?
No. He's knowing the tree.
So why is he known as the boy without a fairy? He has a name.
Oh, yeah, because all the Kokiri have fairies except for him.
But he has a name. Why not just call him by his name if he is your guardian?
Because maybe Navi didn't know what his name was.
Navi's stupid.
Yes, you're learning.
Okay. Um, a tree
Tree
parent.
parent.
I love that. Um, so we get to the hotel. Oh God! And then there was the whole hotel situation.
What was the hotel situation in Boston? I don't remember a problem in Boston.
Oh no, I'm thinking of New York. No, I'm not. I'm thinking of Boston.
Oh yeah, there was a small issue.
Not a small issue.
I don't remember what it was, so it must have been small to me.
We literally left, went to go get lunch, dinner,
Linner.
and then came back to check in. Or to
Right.
get our keys or whatever. No, to check in. Remember I had to call my mom?
Oh yeah.
So my mom has a million and one, not actually, but feels like it,
Ah.
Marriott points because she used to travel for work a lot. So she booked the hotel for us, and of course, there were issues. So we're just like, okay, we're gonna go get dinner and come back, and hopefully everything will be sorted. And it was fine. So the next morning,
She seems
I
good.
did. The next morning, we went across the street and like up a few blocks to Faneuil Hall. And Faneuil Hall is like an outdoor mall, basically, that has Quincy Market, which is just like a big exhibition hall kind of. With a lot of different like shops, like food shops. Like with little counters and stuff, and so we did a lot of shopping there. I took him to my favorite pop culture store, which is called Newberry Comics. And we both got cookbooks.
True.
Mine is, if you ever are on TikTok and watch Dylan Hollis, he does recipes from like the the early 1900s.
I'm in emulation menus right now, by the way.
Doing what? I'm not gonna understand anything that you say.
I'm trying to set up hotkeys.
Oh, okay. So what? Yeah, no. So if I have it, you don't need it. You can just borrow it. It's fine. And he got the unofficial Zelda cookbook. So we have those now, which is very exciting. Oh my god, Sorexine, I got a new job. I'll tell you about that later. My last day at Starbucks is tomorrow. So we're gonna start like meal prepping and stuff, and we'll have more time to like actually relax and cook together. Thank you. So yeah, we went to Faneuil Hall and then met up with my best friend and her boyfriend, who I hadn't met yet. And we went to the Fall Out Boy concert, which was amazing. I've seen them before, and they put on quite a show. He had not seen them before. It was also his first time at Fenway. Oh my god, hello!
Oh, hi.
You have missed one day of Boston. In the trip saga. While he figures out game controls.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm not touching the screen right now.
Oh, and you're doing screen
everything's
things.
working perfectly.
Good.
Cool.
Would you like to give your opinion on Fall Out Boy?
Fall Out Boy's great. Good band. Great show.
There was a big giant dog head.
Big dog head, a lot of fire.
A lot of fire. Fireworks. Like, lots of pyrotechnics. It was very cool. Yeah. No, you're good. You haven't missed much. Just a lot of travel issues.
Yeah.
That's really all the first day was. The Fall Out Boy concert happened, and so my best friend was like, let's go out, because both of us don't work tomorrow. And Caleb and I are like, no, we're so sleepy. And then the next day, we got up at like a normal time. And he went to go meet the first person in my family, my grandmother.
Should probably leave names off the table. I don't know if you were gonna give names.
No, of course I wasn't.
Cool. And I beat the dungeon.
I saw that. So he met my grandmother,
Lovely
which
woman.
went just as I hoped it would, which was very, very well. Thank God. Ooh, helpful.
Well done, Link. Sorry.
I don't know how these are gonna work on me.
Like glasses. Thou hast verily demonstrated thine courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell thee. Would thou listen?
Wouldst.
No, Link, thou must know my time is short. So he's going to tell us the history of Hyrule now.
Do I need to pay attention?
I can recap it for you if you want.
Yeah, just recap it.
Okay, you keep talking. I'll read.
Do these help at all? No.
Oh, thank you.
Because I just had pressure in my nose. Clark Kent. That's what you look like.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So, yeah. So we went for breakfast. And then I went to go visit my family.
There he is.
We showed up at my parents' house, and that was awesome. Oh, no, wait. We went to the hotel.
Yeah.
And then we went to dinner.
Yeah.
We went to the house the next day because we weren't allowed to go in. So we went to dinner, and it ended up being my birthday dinner, because I didn't get to celebrate with my family, which was really nice. And then my best friend and her boyfriend showed up, which was awesome. My sister had to work, unfortunately, but so yeah, we all kind of just hung out, and then oh, we just went back to her house and just hung out for the night. And if you saw that picture of Caleb with the puppy,
that's just on my private Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a public thing.
I forgot you were private.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Did you turn it back?
Not yet, but I'm about to.
Okay. Anyway.
Please don't plug my private Instagram.
Nope. I forgot. I'm sorry. Yes. So, that's one of my, new favorite memories. And then, what did we do? What did we do on the 4th?
I've lost all sense of time. I just went and did activities when I was told
I know, yeah. I basically planned out this whole trip a little bit too much, honestly. By the time we were done, we both wanted to come home.
God, look at the polygons on that. That's just a cool picture.
Yeah, it is. That's cool.
It looks so sharp. This is running through several up filters.
Can I show the picture?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Just put it in the Discord.
Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord. It's so cute. Oh, the 4th is when... So, and then, the next day, he got to meet my dad's whole side of the family.
Oh, that's when we went.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We went to my parents' house before that.
Yeah.
So, we...
This one's important.
Oh.
Though your valiant efforts to
I was
break
doing before you started.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
My dad died again.
God, the trauma this kid has.
Yeah, that's what the video's about.
Oh. Gotcha.
Like, they say Majora's Mask is the darkest Zelda game, but then...
Feels like this one.
Yeah, this one is a good contender.
The Princess of Destiny?
Take this stone with thee. This stone that the man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me.
There's a lot of magical stones. Oh wait, that's the same shape.
It's similar, yeah.
Having Tears of the Kingdom knowledge, but nothing before it is very interesting.
I think I have that as a necklace. I don't remember where it is, though.
I want it.
It's somewhere over there. I think it's on the wall. Underneath the shield. Hey, that wasn't in the original game.
What?
The Sheikah stone thing.
So yeah, so he went to go meet my whole dad's side of the family because they all live together. So we drove 3 hours with my parents. My sister again had to work.
I yawned.
Congratulations.
My tree dad died.
How? Oh, he just died?
Yeah, right in front of me.
Oh.
And to make it better, I'm getting blamed for it.
Oh my god. So that little shit is a Korok?
Yeah. He yahahas his way along life.
How does that happen? Do you get that story?
Because
that's kind of fucked up.
Well, I can't explain it without spoiling the end of the game.
Of this game?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll save that for the end then.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I got to see my cousins and my grandparents. And then we drove 3 hours back at like 10:30.
It was awful.
Yep.
This is a hard line.
Wow, that sucks. You're kind of mean.
Why do I keep yawning?
Because you're sleepy.
I'm not sleepy. I'm sleepy.
You're sleepy. Someone didn't get out of bed this morning.
No, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
How's it going? It is going great. Swashbuckling adventure.
Ooh, fun name.
Very fun name.
What was the next day?
The next day the spa day.
Oh, you and the puppy.
Was the next day the spa day? I want to see the worst character in the game.
I didn't take pictures that day, apparently.
I think it was the spa day.
No, that was the 6th. Oh, no. Yeah, no, it was.
This is the worst character in the game. Nothing he says is important, so you just start mashing through it.
Until he says something really important. Oh, no.
Yeah, you catch that I hit.
Yep.
Did you get all that?
No.
See you around.
Damn. So yeah, so my mother, knowing I needed to relax because I was having a horrible time at work, booked us a couples massage. During said massage, no, before the massage even started, my person asked, "Is there anything you want to focus on?" I was like, "Yeah." My shoulders, because I'm tense. And apparently, Caleb did not get that question.
No, I did not.
They just went right into it. Now, in the middle of my massage, which, by the way, we got a deep tissue one, so it was like, they were going hard. I got asked, is the pressure okay? And I was like, yep, totally good, feeling great. Galen, what did you think happened?
It sounded to me like she said, "Can I ask you a question?" And I said, "Mm-hmm." And then a few moments later, I went, "Yes?" Clearly with a question mark. And then she didn't ask me. I thought she was gonna say, "What do you do for work?" You got a lot of knots in your shoulders, and I was gonna be like, "Oh, haha, I build robots and put my body through hell for money." But no, she just decided to destroy my shoulder blade.
Because probably what she asked is, "How is the pressure?" And he just goes, "Mm-hmm. Yes." And so this one had a rough time.
I hurt a lot.
Yep. So that was fun. And then we went out to dinner. That was fun. Oh, that was when I got my hair done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got my hair cut. It's not a massive change. It's just cleaned up the dead ends, so it's getting a little scraggly. I hadn't had my hair cut since November. And then the 6th was I took him to my favorite town, on the Cape, and we just spent the whole day there. And then we got to see one of my favorite Broadway stars.
He called me hot.
He did. So we, unbeknownst to us, got VIP tickets, which included a meet and greet. And that was scary. I hated that.
Yeah.
No. You're a smart kid.
Yeah, because I knew how to say no to him. A strange danger.
So we got to meet him and the musical director after the show. And they were like, "No, are you actor friends?" And we're like, "Yeah." And then he's here, he's the boyfriend. And the actor was like, "Oh, well, you should definitely get him into it. He has the face for it." Which in the acting world is basically saying he's an attractive young man. So that was fun. Especially considering when figuring out if we were going to go to this show, I sent him a clip, and was like, "This is who we're going to see." And he was like, "He can sing, he's funny, and he's attractive. Yeah, let's go." So, funny how things work. Yeah. So that was that day.
Cool, I can play this whole game without having to pick up my very real Nintendo 3DS stylus and press the very real touchscreen.
So that was that day. Oh, and then the next day was the best in my opinion. We went back to Boston.
Oh, yeah.
With my dad and my sister. And we went back to Fenway with my dad and my sister, who I adore. Keep in mind, I love my family. I love spending time with them. I love hanging out with my dad. And my sister is probably my best friend. Like, literally one of my favorite people. So, we went to a Red Sox game. And if you know me at all, you know I grew up on baseball. And I love baseball. Specifically, I grew up on the Red Sox. And I love going to Fenway, and it's very, very fun.
Doesn't this look like Mario's dad from the movie?
It does. It really does. That's intentional. That has to be intentional.
Oh, yeah. He's even got, like, look at his necklace. It's
Yeah.
Bowser.
What?
His necklace is Bowser.
Oh, that's a cute little Easter egg.
And there he goes.
I hate how so many of these characters run. I hate it. Anyway, so this Red Sox game specifically, they had just lost like 3 games in a row to, they got swept by the Blue Jays. They lost so many games in a row to the Blue Jays. And I was like, love it. And then they lost to this one team. So we were like, okay, they're either going to be down in the dumps or they're going to come back with a fire under their ass and they're going to win. So it was a great game. It was a great game the whole time. It was tied for like the second half of the game. And we got into, was it in the 9th inning?
It was, so...
Or was it the 10th inning?
No, what it was on like the 4th inning,
They
the
tied.
Red Sox scored the first 2 runs of the game.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had a quite nice, peaceful, another 2 innings where nothing happened. And then on the 7th inning, Kansas City scored 2 innings, tying the game. And we were all getting prepped to sit there for a few hours while they went back and forth in the tiebreaker innings. But nope, bottom of the 9th,
Yeah.
Red Sox.
It was, God, one of the best players came up and butchered a run. Like, absolutely, if he had, I think it was 3-2 and 1 out. Or no, it was no outs. And he completely butchered it. And then, yes! Baseball's so much fun. So, okay. So, it's like second out of the bottom of the 9th.
It was 3rd out.
You can't have 3 outs.
Oh. Yeah, it was 2nd out.
Very good food. Very good food. Second out, I think it was 3 balls and 1 or 2 strikes. The guy comes up and he's like one of the worst players on the team. And he hits a grand slam. Grand slam is 3 people on bases, home run is hit. So they get all of those runs.
All 4.
And
You want to see something funny?
oh my god. Did they just throw a bomb at you?
Yeah. Anyway, here's Zelda.
Oh, I hate this Zelda.
What? Who? Who are you?
If you can get to a baseball game, it's like, you know how like hockey games are like feral and like football games are like unsafe? Baseball games are so chill and like so energetic. It's so much fun. It's like it's like the concerts of the sports world. Like everyone's just there for a good time. Unless you're in Pennsylvania, then they get a little crazy. But yeah, so it was like the best game I had seen in a long time. It was a perfect first game for him.
It was.
It was so much fun.
I love that you're saying not sporting.
Yeah, no, it's like it's one of those things that like even if you don't understand the game, you can still like appreciate it.
This is a cute moment. I just told her my name. Link. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar.
Oh, cute. I can't read. Are you making it bigger for me?
Yeah, I'm making it bigger.
Thank you. Oh, you're so nice.
Is that good?
Yes.
Cool.
I've never been to a football game, but I don't want to go to a football game.
I don't either.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't like hockey. Or no, a lot of people don't like baseball because they say it's boring. But I can't.
Ketchup chips, because I'm back in Canada now. Have you ever had?
Yeah,
Thoughts?
fine.
Oh, I love the smell more than anything.
I can't smell.
You fool.
Oh yeah, I can. um. Oh yeah, no, it was the perfect game. And honestly, even my dad was like, that was a great game. Um, Caleb and my dad get along very, 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 very well. Um, we got a photography lesson from my dad, which was cool.
Yeah, her dad and I are both math-loving mechanical engineers with a hobby of photography.
Specifically, like wildlife photography. So yeah, I'm dating my dad. It's fine. um, but yeah, what was your opinions on the baseball game?
I thought it was great. That was a good time.
Would you go to another one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I told you that.
I know, but I want it on camera. Now it's recorded forever and you can't take it back.
No take backsies.
Um.
Oh, you want to see a jump scare? I was spying through this window just now. I will look through the window at this dark man. There he is.
Ew. Does he look at you?
Blah!
Yeah. What happened? Did he see you?
Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning.
Yet! Anyway, for anyone that's curious, I do have a video of the final hit.
You'll have to join the Discord to see it.
Oh, it was 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. This is such a good video. Anyway, yeah, join the Discord. I will post that later. I'll post a couple things. Because I like to document things. That's so fun. And if anyone's wondering, yes, they are wearing yellow and blue, even though they are the Red Sox, because yellow and blue are the Boston Strong colors.
Not a single one of them was wearing any Red Sox.
They don't have Red Sox. None of their uniforms have Red Sox.
It's a missed opportunity.
I know. The White Sox have it easy. Oh, and then the next day, my dad took us off-roading because they have an I really like this Link. I really hate this Zelda.
Jax is having words to say.
Apparently. So on the topic of photography, my dad has an off-roading permit.
Oh, it's shiny.
For his Jeep Wrangler, which is very fun. So we went out
A lady.
on the beach and he got, wow, she's also ugly.
I am Impa of the Sheikah. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda, everything exactly as the princess foretold.
I like the outfit though. Tell me if I'm taking too long telling the story of our trip.
It's great. I'm stuck in tutorial hell. I have nothing to say during this.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so we went off-roading. He got a couple really great pictures of seals.
I love seals.
I got some seashells. Oh, that's the song.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. That sucked. Anyway. So yeah, we went off-roading. And that was all the time that we spent there. Then we stopped at a tourist trap and got this. It's like the best tourist trap. The quality of the clothes is fantastic, but it's
so
all
comfortable.
Cape Cod branded stuff. That's literally all it is. And if you don't stop there when you go to the Cape as a tourist, at least once in your life, you have not actually gone to the Cape, because you have no proof. So he got this sweatshirt. It's very comfy. If you are ever on Cape Cod, check out Cuffy's.
Non-sponsored.
Not sponsored, but
Would be sponsored.
would be sick.
Hey, Cuffy's, you wanna sponsor somebody on
in
like
a different country that has no business talking about you
yeah.
at all. But yeah, they had like a huge candy store part of it too, which was cool. Oh, and then we drove.
We drove.
I stopped in Connecticut in my hometown where I grew up since until I was 13. Got to show him a little bit around the neighborhood. Got the best chicken nuggets he's ever had in his life.
Yeah, they were good.
And I grew up on them. It's like the only chicken nuggets I will literally consistently eat. From a local place. And then, so that was about a 6-hour drive because of the weather.
Yeah, the weather sucked.
The weather sucked the entire time we were there, basically. Except for when we were at Fenway. Both
Fenway's
times.
was good.
Fenway's both times was great. And when we went to the beach, it was gorgeous too.
It was.
Because it wasn't too hot, but it was also
It
like,
was the
kinda
only
breezy.
time I got sunburned.
Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely post a picture of his tan on his neck because it's really funny. Yeah, ultimate nuggets, basically. And so yes, then we drove the 6 hours to New York City. We planned to get there much earlier in the day than we did.
Shout out to Angel.
Shout out to Angel, who is a literal angel, who was one of the guys at the hotel. So we show up at the hotel and we're like, our show, because we went to go see a Broadway show. We went to go see Hadestown. It was amazing. Highly recommend. If you don't even get to see it ever, I still recommend listening to it. It is the story of...
Oh! And can I throw in, because I know my audience?
Orpheus and Eurydice. Go ahead.
The guy that plays Orpheus is the guy that played Spider-Man on Broadway.
He originated the Spider-Man.
And the guy that played Hades is the Green Goblin from the same show.
Oh, he was Green Goblin.
He was Green Goblin.
Interesting.
And Norman Osborn, but that's less exciting.
Well, one in the same. Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool. Great show. Great show. Listen to it, seriously. Anyway, so we show up at the hotel and there's no valet person. And we're like, so we sit there for a few minutes and we're like waiting for somebody from valet to come out. No one does. So I send him upstairs. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit in the car. I did the driving. So I was like, I'm just gonna sit here. You go find someone. So he went in.
Ad break.
Oh.
I'm sorry, everybody. Hold off on the story until the ad break ends.
Yeah. How long is this one? Oh, a minute.
So I'm not supposed to be able to do that, but I do what I want.
Yeah, I definitely feel like you're shortcutting it.
A little bit.
Oh, there's the clip.
I'm playing this so you can get the story of it, and because I had a craving to play Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm chasing down chickens right now. If I find 10 of them, I get a bottle.
Neither of them are sub to you?
Correct. Something's expensive, man. All of us are broke.
That's fair.
I think you're the most recent sub. Yeah, you're the most recent
Yeah.
sub. Look at that guy. How do you think of that guy's run? Oh.
Oh, bad. They all run bad.
Anyway, this lady is a chicken tender.
She looks miserable.
Yeah, she's allergic to chickens.
No.
But her job is to tend to the chickens.
They all run terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, Orpheus and Eurydice. Beautiful story. Gorgeous telling of it. What do you think of it?
That was great. Having not really known the original tale, I thought it was great. I'm sure if you know the original tale, it's great.
Yeah. I was pretty sure I knew what it was, and then we got to the end and I was like, that is the one. That is the one I thought it was. It's also a very famous Bible story. Obviously reworked a little bit, but
The Bible.
the Bible. Yeah, no, Hades Town is like one of the... Stop!
What?
Do it right.
It does it right afterwards.
Do it right.
No! Would you like a chip?
No,
Would you like a Cheeto?
no. Not yet. Yeah, no, definitely listen to it. The guy that's on the original Broadway cast recording, is the Spider-Man guy. And he's dating the girl that played Eurydice, which was adorable. And knowing that in hindsight, you couldn't tell. Could you?
I could.
Really?
That kiss they share, I was like, oh. I would personally have a hard time walking away from that and having no emotion. Anyway, I'm in the royal family's tomb.
Really? I didn't know that.
Did you know that this is a member of the royal family? Why 3D? What's the difference? It looks nicer. That is the only difference.
That's funny.
Ah!
But is it correct that they changed the story a little bit?
No.
But I thought you said that wasn't in the original game.
Yeah, they added a thing where they're like, hey, if you're stuck, use this.
Oh.
Yeah, it just... The only difference is it looks nicer. It's got a few options for people that don't know what they're doing.
Like me.
But, they're completely optional. It just... I'm just playing this because it looks so much nicer than the N64
Ew,
version.
ew.
Oh, that's a redead.
Ew.
They scream and they stun you.
Oh. Gross. What's that say?
Oh,
Oh,
the
no,
rising
that's not
sun-
funny.
What?
I was hoping you were gonna, like, bullshit something.
No, it's a very nice poem.
No, it's interesting.
And this little...
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, welcome, welcome.
Yes. You gotta add some rhythm to it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
That could be a ringtone. The da-da-da at the end. They spent a lot of time recently talking about each other's text tones and what they should be. I'm this close to making his text tone the yeah.
The Korok sound.
I'm never gonna call it that. I'm just gonna refer to it as the yahaha. What happens if you jump in that? Oh,
It hurts.
gotcha. Yeah, so we got to we didn't even check into the hotel before, like, running to the theater.
No, this is where Shout Out to Angel comes in.
Yeah, so Angel's like, I'll be here when you get back. So we get back to the hotel, and Angel's there. And, he, like, brings our stuff back up to the room, and,
Because, like, I love you. You're doing a great job with the story. You are robbing Angel of the credit he deserves.
yeah, I mean, I didn't interact with him. You did.
Correct. So
I don't really know of what all happened
I walk up after I get out of the car,
when we
and
first get there.
I immediately go to the front desk, and the line's not moving. Nobody's working the front desk. And I turn around and I look, and
Sorry.
what
I
happened?
don't know. It
Well,
popped out of my mouth.
I am wet now, chat.
I'm sorry.
Um, I look around and I see one dude, and I'm like, "Excuse me, what's with valet? Like, is anybody working right now?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, no worries, I'll go take care of it." I was like, "Oh, thank you. I thought you were just gonna like make a call and get somebody. Thank you."
So he comes down to me and he's like, "Oh, was that your boyfriend that just found me?" "Yeah, no, I got you guys. Don't worry." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I don't know what magic he worked.
I just talked to him.
So then we get back to the hotel. And again, nobody's moving. And it looks like there's nobody working at the desk.
And at this point, we have 10 minutes before curtain rises on Hades Town, so we need to go. So Angel's just sitting around, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm really sorry."
Well, before you do that, I walk around and I see what looks to be the manager dealing with another customer. And I'm just standing there because I'm like, the minute he's done with these people, I'm going to get his attention and try to figure out what the hell's going on. But while I'm waiting, I see him, like, Angel walks up to him, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go back over there then.
And I say to Angel, like, "I'm so sorry, we got a show to get to in like 10 minutes. Is there any way we can speed up this process?" And he just hands us a voucher, and he's like, "I'll be here when you get back." And he just stores our luggage.
He's like, do you want me to store your luggage for you? We have a room that we just, like, put them in. And we're like, yes? And he was like, go enjoy your show, like, please just go have fun. So we get back to the hotel after, and he's downstairs when we walk back. And he's like, did you guys make it? And we're like, yeah, and it was great. And he's like, good. Oh my god, I'm so glad you had a good time. Head upstairs and I'll meet you up there. Oh yeah, no, like this guy's name checked out. And we went upstairs and
We just start waiting in line, and then
he just appears.
he just appears with our luggage, and we're like, "Oh, well, hello, sir."
Yeah.
And
And then we
just
go up
went
to the room.
we went up to the room, had a great view of Times Square,
Oh,
and
yeah.
promptly went to sleep.
I'll post that one too.
Can you just give me the thing I want, you old potato?
He does look like a potato.
Only the
Oh,
saints.
yeah.
Only the saints are named Angel.
Yeah, no, it's very certain people are named Angel, and I don't know if it's prophecy or if they feel like they have to live up to the name, but he does.
No, because I knew an angel in high school. He was all right, but he wasn't that level of angel.
Oh, well, fair. So yeah. So, oh my god, we did almost go to sleep immediately after getting back to the room. We were tired. So then the next morning, we get up, had breakfast delivered to the room, which was a mistake.
Big mistake.
It was mediocre and way too expensive.
$100 for French toast and waffles.
130.
Well, 100 US.
US. Oh, was it?
It was 100 US.
Oh.
I'm out of money.
And so then we start driving again.
No, we walked around, did some
Oh
shops.
yeah, no. Oh,
That's when we went to Nintendo.
That's when we went to Nintendo. So we left and we got up early, went to the Nintendo store. No, I've had amazing hotel food, specifically Marriott. Like, this was a Marriott hotel in Times Square. I was surprised that the food was this bad. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was mediocre.
Yeah. Like, I could eat it again.
Yeah.
But I would never order it again.
No. It was also pretty limited options. So we went to the Nintendo store. Oh, and then we went to the Bronx Zoo.
Yes.
So we went back to the hotel, packed everything up, and then drove to the Bronx Zoo. Now, I needed to go to the Bronx Zoo. Because the Bronx Zoo has this one attraction, ride, exhibit, I don't know. It goes through like all the East Asian animals, but it's a monorail. So you're going by these massive exhibits where the animals are literally just hanging out, and it's not one of the enclosed kind of things, so it's like they're very comfortable and they're taken care of, and the Bronx Zoo is one of the best zoos out there. So the reason why I always go on this ride is because there's red pandas. I did not realize how late in the monorail ride the red pandas were, and also they didn't draw attention to it at all. They didn't even slow down, so I didn't get to see them on that. So we had to walk, and the line was huge. Like, I didn't anticipate there being so many school trips for the middle of the summer.
There was a lot of midsummer school trips,
right? Yeah. So we just ended up like we were running out of time because we had to drive to Pittsburgh.
Which is far away from New York City.
Which is about 6.5 hours from New York City. And I mean, again, I say we're still together, so clearly it went well. But he saw me experience cabin fever for the first time. What else did we get at the Nintendo store?
I got a sweater, I got a mug, I got
this.
a bug. You got a backpack?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got an Animal Crossing backpack.
They had 2 different types of amiibo.
Yeah.
It was Bokoblin, who I already have, and some Monster Hunter character that I don't want. I'm only collecting Zelda amiibo.
It was kind of underwhelming, but
they had a like a museum of Nintendo consoles, which was cool to look at.
Yeah, very fun. And oh, you also got the consoles. Not consoles, the
Oh, I got all the NES
controllers. Oh my god.
The Nintendo Switch Online. Ooh, that was beautiful. Retro controllers that I didn't already have. So like I had the NES ones. Y'all should have known that because we used them to play Mario 3 on GBA.
Yeah.
But now I have the SNES and the N64 one as well.
Which are all set up and they look amazing and very fun. And you didn't have to pay for shipping.
Are you able to get up?
What?
Are you able to stand up right now?
Yeah.
Do you want to take a photo of that as well?
Yeah, sure.
And
no, I'm just gonna use your photo that you sent me.
Oh, well, I was gonna double down and ask you to get me the one lemonade that's left in the fridge, but that's okay.
No, there's 2.
No, I drank 1.
Oh, no.
Why not?
Because honestly, there's no point unless you're gonna go 3.
What?
Do you feel anything from 1?
No. I just need a drink. It's lemonade. I got water.
Yeah. That's something that never happens. Me giving you water.
I know.
But aren't you proud of me?
Yes. How many is that today?
2.5?
Not bad,
Well,
not bad.
1 full thing of this, 1/2 thing of this, and 16 ounces.
Ah, I pressed the wrong button.
Which is like up to here.
Gotcha.
So 2 of these.
Yeah, that's good.
For those who don't know, I struggle to hydrate myself because I don't like water very much. So that's something we're working on, is getting me to drink more water. Oh, so the Bronx Zoo. So we left, because we ran out of time, but we did get to go walk by the Red Panda exhibit, which was nice. I did get to see them. One was taking a nap. He was really cute. So that was fun. That was like the whole point of going to the Bronx Zoo, so I could see the Red Panda.
No, it's out of time. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm leaving. I'm bailing. Dompe's not worth it.
So then we drove to Pittsburgh, and on the way, I'm gonna let you tell that part.
We just had a good drive.
On the way to Pittsburgh.
Oh, on the way to Pittsburgh, we took a what ended up being a 3-hour detour, but so worth it.
Okay. It was an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back on our route. I didn't realize it was that far out of the way. I thought it was on the way.
I was fine with it. It was a fun little drive.
It was definitely worth it.
We went to a giant Spider-Man mural in Johnstown, Pennsylvania,
In the middle of nowhere.
which was the birthplace of Steve Ditko.
For those who don't know, like I didn't for a long time.
Oh, yeah, that's the co-creator of Spider-Man.
Yes, and the picture came out horrible because it was 9:30 at night.
We got one usable one.
We got one usable one and a lot of test ones. Did
To
you
add
get
extra
any of
stress.
just the mural?
I think I didn't get any good ones. Of just the
Okay,
mural.
fair.
However, that's what the internet is for.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Look at the sky.
What'd you say about the stress? Added stress?
Oh, my camera was dying. My camera was on
Oh, yeah.
one bar when we got there.
But that was pretty much the end of the need for your camera anyway.
It was.
So that was really cool. And then we drove another 2 hours to finally get to the hotel. Yeah. Actually, I think that was Wahaha, but it's fine. So are you still in like the tutorial part?
Yep.
Wow. That's brutal.
I think I just technically got out of the tutorial part.
That's awesome. Because we're almost done with the story. So yeah, we get to the hotel, and then the next morning, we didn't do anything. We literally stayed in the hotel. Until we had to go to the music festival that day. That's vaguely spider-like.
It's Tektite.
Okay. So the music festival. First of all, amazing. I was supposed to go to this music festival 2 years ago. This music festival specifically because it is the one time one of my favorite bands, Patent Pending.
You are pushing me, by the way.
Oh, am I?
And I walked off the edge because I was looking at your...
Sorry. It's the one time they play live. They apparently were under a weird contract with some music company that they couldn't release new music, so I've just been listening to their old music a lot, and this one music festival is like the one time they play live anymore.
If you don't care about listening to good rock music, at least you should listen to their song Hey Mario.
Oh, so good.
They played it live.
They did. It was so good. They were like, this is a song that there's a whole movie that just came out dedicated to him, and I immediately started freaking out because I knew what it was about.
Can we take a moment and just thank Charles Martinet for his 32 years of service as Mario?
Thank him for his service.
Thanks, Charles. You yahooed into my
Thank
heart.
you for him service. So, yeah. Hey Mario is a great song. If anybody is interested in Patent Pending, feel free to message me. I will absolutely go on a rant about them because then we met them. Which made me the happiest camper. I literally told them we came down from Canada specifically for you guys, and I don't think they knew what to do with that information.
They did not.
They were like, oh, what? I was like, yeah, I was supposed to see you 2 years ago, but I blew both my tires, so I couldn't. So now I introduced my boyfriend to you guys, and I was like, hey, do you want to go to a music festival with me? And he said, yeah, and I go, cool, it's in Pittsburgh. And he said, okay.
Can we throw in, or you know what? You finish that. I want to.
Okay.
I want to tell the other bands.
Yeah, okay. So, well, that's pretty, no, okay, so we're, like, chatting with them, so we waited. It was, like, 2 hours after their set, I think was when we finally got back to them.
Probably, yeah.
Because it was after we ate.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was before we ate.
Oh no, it was before we ate because we asked him about the food. But it was still like a decent amount of time after. They gave us a signed poster for free. And we were literally just like talking. While we were talking, one of his friends had like the lead singer. One of his friends
Careful
had like
with locations on this part.
Yep, thank you. Had come up and was like talking to him, and then so we were like, we're from Canada, and he was like, where? And we're like, oh, Nova Scotia. And he's like, huh.
That's a specific piece.
What?
That's as specific as you should go.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I said it.
Listen, I've been doxxed on stream before. I don't want that to happen again.
I know. No, I'm aware.
I thought he was too.
Well, okay. Anyway. So who?
Don't worry about it.
Tell me later.
Of course.
So we're like, yeah, we're from Nova Scotia, and he's like, that's so funny. I'm going there next week. And we're like, where? And he mentions like the general area of where we are, and we're like, that's where we're from. And then he goes, this town specifically. And we're like, that's where he lives. What are you doing? Why? And he was like, oh, well, I have a friend that lives there, and whenever I go to this one tattoo artist, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, oh, maybe we'll run into you. I don't know.
Neither one of us have any tattoos.
No. But yeah, so that was like really weird. And then we, like I said, we were just chatting. We definitely held up the line for way too long, and that girl behind us probably hated us.
Sucks.
But we had a great conversation. I am so happy with the whole interaction because, like I said, I've been listening to them for like over 2 years, religiously, and like I think I was their top fan, or like one of their top fans at the end of last year. On my Spotify Wrapped, like I go hard for these guys. And so I got to meet them and like kind of hang out with them for a while, and then they gave me a free signed poster, and I don't know, it was really cool. He got a really cool shirt.
I did get a cool shirt.
Cause you know the old like
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, the PlayStation 1 logo where it's like a P and then an S. They have a P and then a P. So he got that shirt.
A PP.
I got a shirt, and then he got me another like 3/4 sleeve shirt that I really, really like.
I phantom pressed it, like my thumb twitched, but it didn't register.
Oh.
This sucks.
Hate. So they were the third band to play the entire festival, and the only reason that I could justify actually going was because another one of my favorite bands was playing at the end of the night. Or closer to the end of the night. And then Yellow Card, who sings Ocean Avenue, if anyone knows that old song from the early 2000s, they were closing out the whole festival. But the first band to go on, so there were 2 stages. So we obviously went to the stage where Patent Pending was going to be. The first band played on that stage. And they were so good.
Can I tell this part?
Yeah.
So that was a band called Old Neon. We found out afterwards that they had less than 1,000 Spotify listeners.
Wait, let me check.
It's up to like 1044 right now, I think.
Really?
Yeah. It might be more, but the last I checked it was 1044. They were awesome. Exactly my type of music. So I was super pumped.
And also the energy.
So much energy.
1090.
1090.
Let's go.
So like we were all I was just like, hell yeah.
Because their album came out.
I was like in the mood for music at this point. We showed up this music festival. I was like, I'm ready to listen to music. We were front row. So
Barricade.
This dude
We got Barricade.
was like, just every time he'd come over, I didn't realize this, but like his girlfriend, a photographer, was like right in front of us for the most part, like beyond the barricade. She had a press pass.
This was a photographer that I was like watching the entire time.
Yeah, we found out later they're dating. So anytime he'd come over to like pose for a picture with her, he was looking directly at us.
Yeah.
So we kind of was like, neat.
And we were vibing.
While we were like in line to talk to Pat and Pending, I saw him walking around with walk bucks. There was like a walk.
There were a ton of food trucks.
Yeah, a ton of food trucks, but there was a walk food truck. And I was like, yo, I kind of want to try walk. And then I see this dude walking around with walk, and I was like, yo, I kind of want to talk to that dude, and he's got the walk. So after we meet Pat and Pending, I find him again, and I like walk up right as he's ending a conversation. I'm like, hey man, great set.
And he's with
wonderful
his girlfriend.
music,
That's how we know.
like killer sound. It's the walk. And so he's like,
he really did that though.
he's like, dude, I had this walk last year, and I have not stopped thinking about this walk.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be here just to eat this walk. So I got the walk.
His immediate answer was, now I don't know if I want it because I don't want to stop thinking. I don't want to have to stop thinking about it.
It
if
was
it's
the best
good.
walk I've ever had. So I get the walk. I ate the walk. A few hours later, as much as I hate it, I got to use a public washroom.
Mm.
So I walk in. Washroom was terrible, by the way. I shared a stall with a spider. But lo and behold,
Who else is there?
I don't remember his name. I'm bad with names.
Drew.
Drew from Old Neon is also in the washroom. And I hate to be that guy, but I'm like, dude, that was great walk. So we're just in the bathroom talking about walk.
Chatting.
Anyway, we follow each other on Twitter now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We follow each other on X and Instagram.
They followed you back on Instagram?
They followed me back on Instagram.
Did you follow his personal? You should follow his personal.
I might follow his personal.
Mm.
My phone's
I do.
over there.
I do already. Of course, I already follow his personal. Did you listen to Distractable today?
I did. Poor Mark.
So good. So good. Why poor Mark?
Wade just brutalized him.
Well,
Anyway, I need to focus. Shut.
see, I would say poor Wade, but that's fine. Oh, okay. You're good. No spoilers for Distractable.
Gotcha. Sorry. I had to think so hard on that. Nope, I did that wrong. Please be over. No, there's one more. Ah!
There's another one?
Oh! Like the song was alright, and then they did that.
The episode name was Doing It Wrong.
Alright, never have to do that again.
Oh, it's definitely poor Wade.
It's not poor Wade.
It's definitely poor Wade.
It's not poor Wade.
It's definitely poor Wade. Did you see the embarrassment on his face? It's definitely poor Wade.
Yes. But that was self-inflicted.
Okay, here's the thing. I identify a lot with Wade. So maybe not so much poor Wade, but definitely if I was in that situation, poor me.
I'm noticing, like, and this is not a complaint, Mark is taking a back seat in that, and it's really just becoming...
Yes.
And I know it's because he's busy with his movie.
Yes.
But it is really just becoming...
Well, and that's why I think it was so funny, the comments he was making today.
I like his war against the subreddit.
Oh, that one guy in the subreddit. That might be my favorite bit on the whole thing.
I killed him.
Oh, I know what you're referencing now about poor Mark. Yeah, no, you're right. You're definitely right. It's definitely poor Mark.
I am never wrong.
It's definitely poor Mark.
Learn this fact, I am never wrong.
So yeah, so the music festival is great. Until
So, everyone locally knows the weather here has not been awesome. And unfortunately,
It
I have
followed us.
been directly affected by it a lot of the time. It followed. Like I said, the drive to New York was long because the weather was bad. While we were in New York, it was fine. However, when we got to Pittsburgh,
It got worse.
it got so much worse. There was a tornado warning as we're getting ready to go to the music festival. And I'm like, nah, we're fine. As we're sitting in the car, getting ready to... No, we were pre-gaming. Just in the parking lot, listen to other people blast their music, as you do. And all of a sudden, my mom calls me. We're, like, trying to figure out something else. My mom calls me. She's like, are you safe? We're like, what do you mean? Yeah, we're fine. We're outside the music festival right now. What's up? She goes, oh, there was a gas explosion in Pittsburgh.
I saw it on TikTok a few days later. It was terrifying. I don't recommend looking for it.
It leveled 3 houses. You don't want to see it. Please don't
bad.
go look for it.
I didn't go looking for it, by the way.
It showed up?
It knew I was in Pittsburgh, so it was like, hey.
Oh. It wasn't fish news, was it?
It was not fish news. It was just, like, it legit was somebody's doorbell camera recorded it.
Oh my god, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's bad. Please don't go look at it. But yeah, so that happened. We had no idea. So then we start getting the tornado warning stuff. And then I start looking at the weather radar, and I'm like, oh, there's like a lot of rain that's coming. So we're enjoying the music festival, as one does. We're setting up. It was a baseball field, like a local one, so it wasn't too big or anything. But actually, I shouldn't say local. It was a regional baseball field. So we're sitting up on the bleachers, all the way in the back, because that's where the shade was, and just hanging out. And all of a sudden, the band that's on stage, never heard of them, goes, hey, we're being told to leave the stage now for about 10 minutes. They see lightning a little bit too close to the festival. So we're gonna wait 10 minutes. If we don't see any more lightning, we'll continue on with the show. This happened about 5 times during their one set. I felt so bad.
Look at him go.
Me too. It really is, like, in time, though. It's real, like, that's hot. What a hot beat. What?
Their origin is what? What a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone.
Oh, I wish it was that easy. So yeah, that happened like a couple times, and then so it like went back and forth. Oh. Yikes.
Oh!
Yikes.
Oh, that's a comic book, though.
Still. What a terrible thing to imagine.
Isn't it also like... Alright.
It was gorgeous weather in front of us, so we were like, where is this lightning? And then as we were leaving, we looked around and it was behind us.
Dumb question. Ember from Danny Phantom. How did she go out?
I think I remember that show at all.
No, that was a question for Syrixian. I think Syrixian remembers that show.
Oh. Good job.
Thank you. I actually don't need to be in there.
So yeah, so the second band...
Oh, I very...
The second band that I was there to see, the main, I had also seen them before, so I wasn't, like, too pressed about seeing them. It was also the worst performance I've ever seen of theirs. The band was great. The singer, not so much.
It was really funny for me. Because like they were. This was the first time I had seen them.
No hate to the main. Like, I truly do really enjoy them, but this was just not a good time.
They, they got up on stage, and like again, the weather was fine from where we were sitting, so like
Yeah.
there was no thoughts of
They
like
could
things are
see the
bad.
bad weather,
They
though,
could.
now that I think about
They
it.
could. So I'm watching them perform, and they're like, "All right, we got 2 songs left," and that nobody cheered, and they're like, "All right, never mind," and then they left.
They got told to leave the stage because they saw more lightning.
But from my point of view, it was just like,
We
got 2 more songs.
Never mind.
All right, fine, never mind.
Because no one communicated that, like, hey, we're being told to leave the stage again. Gotta go. So we were like, what is happening? And then the thing came up on the screen in between the 2 stages saying, like, weather delay, whatever. So we realized, okay, there were only 2 songs left. They wait 10 minutes for lightning. They're not going back on stage. So we dipped. And we were not the only ones. And like I said, as we were leaving, we could see the bad weather behind us. And I looked at the radar again, and yeah, it was heading our way. And I was like, we're definitely going back to the hotel. So we did.
And then we sat at the bar and
we
watched
sat at
the
the-
skies open up.
Sat at the bar. All of a sudden, it starts pouring. I'm getting, like, weather updates that it's hailing. I'm like, wow, glad we left. They ended up not letting 2 of the acts go on. Taking Back Sunday did an acoustic set, and Yellow Card got to do their whole set in the rain. So I'm glad we left, because I'm seeing Yellow Card in October, so it's not that huge of a loss. He also didn't know who Yellow Card was, so it was fine. Yeah, no, like, I felt so bad. You could see, so the main later did, like, Instagram reels or whatever, and was like, hey, so sorry we didn't get to play our last 2 songs, but we're going on tour. So you could tell they were pissed.
I think they were pissed throughout the whole event. Because again, the crowd was not
The crowd was dead.
active for them.
They were also very used to, like, crowds being there for them. Like, they opened Warped Tour the last year, so anyone that was there early was there for them. I got to Warped Tour right as gates opened at 11. No. 9.
But, you know,
to
even
see
if-
them perform.
Even if you're not there for the opening act, like I was not at 4 Chords for Old Neon, but I loved it because it was like, it was the first act. They had all of my energy.
Yeah. And also, like, they're just good performers.
Yeah.
The main
Was
plays
lip
to
syncing.
their audience a lot. They rely on the energy of their own audience a lot. Which I didn't really realize until very recently, so I would like to take you to a specifically the main show at some point or another.
Sure.
But they're not used to people that aren't there for them, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so we get back to the hotel around 7, and then going home.
Going home.
Oh, what a time. So I made all the flight arrangements because I'm well versed, and I was like, oh my god, there's a 12:45 flight that connects to Toronto, first of all, ew, and gets us back to Halifax at like 2, because it leaves Toronto at 12 and gets us back around 2. Perfect. That's beautiful. So we're like planning the trip, and I realized the only 2 options for leaving Pittsburgh were 10:45 and 6 a.m. And I was like, we're not doing the 6 a.m. Absolutely not, especially if we're going to be there for the whole festival. Little did I know. Turns out, we got the 6 a.m. flight anyway. About halfway through planning the trip, I got a notification that our flight got canceled. So they put us on a different flight, the 6 a.m. one. Then, about 2 weeks actually before the whole trip takes place, I get another email. Our 12 o'clock flight from Toronto back home. Yeah, it went from 12 to 12:45. Yeah, literally.
I mean, our flight to Boston was at like 5 o'clock in the evening, so that was kind of nice. Oh no, it got pushed up.
No, yeah, it was a 5 o'clock flight that was gonna get us there at 7. Or like a 5:45 flight that got, at night. It was a 5:45 at night flight that got pushed up to noon. So that one helped us. But coming home, not so much. So we get to Toronto Airport at about 7:30 in the morning. And we want to go home. So he's like, we get past like the coming in security and we're going towards the gates. And he's checking the gates on the board, not remembering that our flight's not for another 5 hours, so it's not even on the board yet. So he takes us to the gate where another Toronto to home flight.
There's one airport in Nova Scotia.
That's not true. There's 2.
Okay, there's 2 airports in Nova Scotia. Surprise, I don't live in Cape Breton.
Okay, cool. I didn't know how specific we got. Anyway.
You flew into Nova Scotia. You're going to Halifax.
No.
Or Cape Breton.
The Cape Breton airport's really cute.
Yeah, but I'm not going to Cape Breton if I live in Yarmouth.
God. Even Halifax to Yarmouth sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Ew.
Yeah.
Why would you live in Yarmouth? Oh, God. Anyway. Oh, the ferry doesn't even go anymore. The ferry down to Maine.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be more efficient to just fly to Maine and take the ferry.
What?
To
To get back?
Yeah, to get to Yarmouth.
Yeah, fly from... But there's not really a good airport in Maine either.
Oh, no.
You have to go to Logan. Or
Where's Logan at?
Boston.
Boston. Oh, that's the one we use.
Yeah. Most people in Maine use the Boston airport. Anyway. Whew, sidetracked. So he takes us to the 8 o'clock Toronto to Halifax flight gate. And I'm like, this is not our gate. He's like, but they're going to Halifax. I'm like, this is not our gate, though. This is a different flight. This is an earlier flight. And he's like, I'm going to try to get on it. I'm like, okay. So we go to the customer service desk, and they're like, okay, let's see if we can put you on standby. Do you guys have checked bags? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, cool, you can't do standby. I'm like, okay. That sucks. So we have to go wait at our gate for 3 flights worth of time.
Toronto's rude.
Toronto's rude.
Toronto's so rude.
Like, oh my god, all of the gate attendants that we saw dealing with those other flights were just either terrible at their job or just flat out rude. So we had a horrible time. I already hate Toronto Airport because you literally have to cross from one end of the airport to the other just to get to the other gates. It sucks. And I was so sleepy.
I was wide awake. I'm so used to just...
I was so sleepy, and he wanted nothing to do with me. Like, you can... Yes. You were snippy with me. And you can say it now that we're not, like, traveling anymore.
I don't remember the context.
If I carry your bag, are you gonna walk any faster?
Oh!
The answer was no.
Yeah, because you walked like a grandma.
I
No,
was
worse!
tired.
A grandma walked faster than you! I'm not going to apologize for that when you're getting passed and I'm getting dirty looks from Granny.
We didn't have to go anywhere.
But we're getting dirty looks from Granny!
What? Listen, maybe should have planned her layovers better.
No, it's just annoying to be stuck behind somebody that
Then
looks
walk
like
around!
You wanted me to walk beside you!
There was still so much room.
There was not.
There was so much room.
There was not.
Anyway.
You were on the inside. As the person on the outside, there was not.
You could have told me to put my bag on the other hand.
That wouldn't have mattered. You take up the same amount of room.
Nuh-uh.
Don't you nuh-uh me.
I was sleepy and I was not doing anything about it. So we played a lot of games on our phones and our Switches, waiting for a flight.
I will say, the one good thing about being in Toronto is my phone worked again.
Yeah, because roaming fees are terrible. So he didn't get to use his phone, like, data. So the only time he could use his phone was when we were on Wi-Fi. So I talked to his mom a lot.
Which, like, I can survive without my phone. I'm not
Yeah.
an iPad child.
Yeah. But you are a Switch child.
In an airport, yeah.
Yeah. And then we finally got home.
I'm on fire.
And then his parents picked us up from the airport. And it literally was one of those instances of, oh my god, just get us home. And that was it. And then we were home, and then we both had to work the next day.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah. I mean, it was really fun.
It was.
It was really fun. I'm so glad we did it, because now we can say that we did it. You timing it perfectly?
Yeah.
Trying to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I tell people, like, I still have my US number. So that's why I tell people, like, don't text me. Anything you would like to add about the trip?
Expensive.
Expensive, yes, very much.
Shout out to Hertz for charging me for the car twice
Yeah.
and not refunding either of them. I'm sure it's because I bought insurance after the fact.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to call about that, though?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. But
We
they're
are
not.
gonna call about breakfast, though, right?
I'm not.
No, but, like, I'm gonna ask Mom.
Sure.
So. Yeah, overall, it was a great time. My family absolutely loves him. My grandmother called him a keeper. I didn't even tell you that.
I'm fighting lizard people.
Apparently, it's National Couples Day.
Ah, and we're here playing Zelda.
Yeah. The ultimate couples game.
I would love to play Four Swords with you, but that's a 4-player game that you can do with 2 people, but it becomes a lot more mentally taxing if you don't know what you're doing. And I love and cherish you so much. At no point do I think any relationship could survive the Village of the Blue Maiden as 2 people.
Fair.
That level
What about
sucks.
our 2 friends?
Oh, I don't have the equipment to play it.
Oh, good.
You need Game Boy Advances and link cables, and I only have 2 of each.
Oh.
I would need 4.
Oh. How much are Game Boy Advances now?
It varies. Depends on the quality.
Fair.
I got my second one for $70, but it came with a bunch of accessories.
Oh.
But it's not an SP, so it's got no backlight, not folds. But it's wider, so it's more comfortable for me to hold. Personally.
What's the little square one?
That's the SP clamshell
Yeah.
design. It folds open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need one of those.
I have one.
No, I need one.
You want your own?
Yeah.
We can find one. There's pawn shops. So many pawn shops. Pawn shops are great.
Yeah, your mom and I were talking about that.
Really?
Yeah.
You and my mom were talking about pawning?
That one pawn shop, yeah.
Ah, but I'm the pawn shopper
Yeah,
in
I know.
this house.
She mentioned it. And
She mentioned that I'm a pawn shopper?
No, she mentioned the one store. No. And I was like, oh yeah, we went. That place is great. She's like, yeah, he loves that store.
I do love that stuff. I don't want to be in here.
I mean, how much are link cables?
When you find them, they're like $20, but it's finding them that's hard.
I don't know.
Trust me, the second I find one, I'm buying it.
Oh my god, we have weekends together now.
Ow!
Okay, sorry. Oh, did that hurt?
No.
Oh. So my new job is for a corporate real estate company. I got my first big girl job. It's a desk job. And I have weekends off for the first time in my working career. So, people that want to hang out, I'm a lot more available. Which means he's a lot more available because it's not like trying to get time together for us to hang out.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I'm gonna actually have a consistent stream schedule starting next week.
Yeah.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh my god, you're immediately gonna start next week? You're not gonna give me 1 week to get my feet, like, on the ground?
That's what this week is. That's
I don't start the job till Monday.
I know.
You're not gonna let me have 1 week in the new job to, like, get settled?
For me to have a streaming schedule?
Okay.
I don't...
No, that's fine.
You're right, it is fine. I'm not gonna stream, like, every day.
No,
So what's the problem?
it's fine.
It doesn't seem fine.
It's fine.
Dinosaur.
Oh, funny. You're running down its nose. Amazing. So yeah, so I'm basically like updating their inventory of like what
I'd be really careful about the information you share. But
I'm literally. You don't trust me at all.
No,
Okay.
you're sharing too much information, bluntly. You notice that when I talk about my job, all I say is I build robots. Do you know how many companies build robots? There's a reason for that.
I updated database. That's literally all I was gonna say.
Just saying.
Anyway.
Strange danger. Maybe. So this is the second dungeon. I'm almost done it.
Why did that fairy disappear? Oh, that's a life fairy, right?
Yeah. Hello, buddy.
Hello!
And then there's this goober.
Nope. Nope, I don't do it. I don't do it. You were telling me it's guard.
Oh, I'm fighting a statue.
Is it jumping on your shield?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna kill it. Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Peaceful. Yo, everybody in chat, scroll down and see all the new bit rewards.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to buy any of them.
Just to
Well,
look at them.
That's fine. Oh, here's another thing I'm gonna stream at some point. It's really fun. Hey, Mario Golf.
Oh my god!
But
Can we play tonight?
Sure. I can. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours?
It's been 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to talk about the whole trip.
I wouldn't mind finishing the child section of this game. I got one more dungeon after this.
Okay.
It's gonna be like an hour.
Oh my god.
Less than an hour. Don't worry about it.
I might do.
Oh.
I don't feel good.
Oh.
It's bedtime for me very soon.
So no Mario Golf.
Unless we're gonna play Mario Golf. This takes so much energy that Mario Golf does not.
Mario Golf is 18 holes, dude.
It doesn't have to be.
Oh, okay. Oh, we were playing the N64 Mario Golf.
Yeah.
Mario Strikers is awesome.
What's Mario Strikers?
It's soccer.
Oh.
But I'm only going to play it on the Cube. I'm not playing the new one. I'd play the Wii one if I had it.
You don't have a Mario game?
I don't have a lot of Mario games. I don't collect Mario.
I know, I'm just surprised.
Ready for a friend?
No.
Why?
Like an actual friend?
Yeah. I want a plush of this dude.
Oh.
He's friend-shaped.
No.
He was
I said an actual friend, and you show me a boss. No.
He was more fun on the N64.
Why? What changed?
He just had less detail, so he looked funny.
Oh, gotcha.
A dodongo.
And he literally just rolls over you. That's so funny.
Yeah, he's not hard. He's a friend. He's dead.
It just took 3 bombs?
3 bombs, 3 sticks.
Huh.
So fun fact, the Kokiri sword does 1 damage. A stick does 2 damage.
Okay.
So I've been hitting everything with sticks. Not everything, but
No,
everything
yeah.
that, like... Everything I don't want to spend a long time fighting, I hit with sticks. And then on the N64 version, there was a glitch where, one sec.
Oh,
They
it's not
for-
that this requires so much energy. It's talking.
True. This attack, they forgot to assign a damage value to it
Oh my
for
God.
every weapon.
Oh my god.
So it just held whatever damage you last did. So a jump attack does double damage. So if you do that with a stick, now you're doing 4 damage per every
Oh wow.
stab.
Which is easy.
Yeah. So you can one cycle every boss.
Nice.
And then you can get a weapon that does 8 damage when you jump attack.
And then just stabby stab 8 damage.
Stabby 8 damage.
Wow.
It's great.
That's a great glitch.
It is. They patched it out of this version.
Amazing. Because of course they did.
Friend.
Dandy Dance. I want a plush of him.
I think the regular Gorons would also make great plushes. And Ganondorf caused problems here as well. Would you mind handling that?
What?
I think the dog had a problem.
Oh no. Where are the... on top of the toilet soap?
No, I think they're in the... He's fallen.
Penny can't get up.
I think they're in the closet, yeah. Yeah, I know, the sticks are just powerful. The sticks are great. I wish they left that glitch from the N64 version where you could do the funny stab. But alas, they patched it. Okay. Come entertain, please. Just for a moment. I'm gonna find the wipes and then we're gonna trade again.
What if I start playing the game? Can I start playing the game? No. I just sat down.
It's almost like they were where I told you they were.
Oh, that's not the package I saw earlier. That's a different... What was that?
That was the floor mat.
Okay.
Let me fix my floor mat, chat. Oh, it's like totally off the sticky. There we go. It's back on the sticky, chat. Ah. Okay. Oh, yeah, the Great Fairies. Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta go find the Great Fairy. Look at that. It's goobers. I want a plush of them. The regular Gorons. They're so funny looking. Oh, they faded out. It's alright. We'll go down and look at one. These dudes. I love them.
Yeah, that is cute.
Alright, I gotta do one more thing and then we can be done. It's not a dungeon. I just gotta go find a Great Fairy.
That's okay. If you want to to a certain part of the story, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always has reasons for doing the silly things he does.
I really don't. Hey, there's an
Ad
ad
break.
happening.
You
Oops.
literally do. You always have a reason for the silly things you do.
But sometimes the reason is just I feel like it.
But it's still a reason.
I suppose. God,
Why does my tongue?
that's a good question. I wish I knew. No, I didn't want that.
Why?
Because my wallet is full. I literally can't use that.
Oh.
Pro Strat's not gonna get hit by the volcano. I don't know what happened to me, but I'm stopping on the wall for some reason and getting hit.
I was gonna say, you're getting hit by the volcano.
Well,
They're back. As I was saying, he always has a reason for what he's doing.
Oh.
Sometimes it's he just wants to, but I know subconsciously there is a reason why he wants to.
the cha-cha slide on that guy.
So glad I missed it.
Apparently they only attack if you're moving, and it took me too long to realize that. God, I'm wasting so many bombs. Bugs, bugs, bugs.
Oh.
Bugs are so important in this game.
Boy.
They dig into holes and they spit the golden bugs out. The
Oh.
golden spiders that I need.
Ooh.
The worst change this game made, it's the orientation of the diamond is X on top, Y to the left, A to the right, B on the bottom. And on the N64, the notes corresponded.
Hmm.
So the highest note you could play was up.
Yeah.
And on this one, for some reason, the middle note is up. So I have to fight my old muscle memory. I can get
That
over...
makes sense.
How does it make sense? Because it goes...
Boom, boom, boom.
No. Middle note,
Yep.
highest note,
Yep.
also a middle note.
So what's the lowest note?
That one.
Yep.
And that's the next lowest note.
Yep.
Which, like, that I'm fine with. But
So
why...
it's dum bum 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 bum.
But why...
It's going across.
Oh. But my muscle memory...
It's going across. It's literally just.
I don't like it.
Oh my god. You really.
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
Why can't it stay the same as when I was small?
Because times change.
Nah, it's a stupid change.
It's not.
It is. The top button should be the highest note.
No, that's just the way you're used to. Both make logical sense.
No, because if it's across, this one's further over than what it's...
It starts on this line, and then it goes to the next line.
You're not gonna make me happy.
I know! But you can at least agree that it's not bad design.
It is bad.
Oh.
He stinks and I don't like him.
I don't like it.
I don't know what's in this. Hey, bombs. A jar. I got the bong.
It does look like a button.
It looks like a bong.
That's hilarious.
Oh, this
Can you say
treasure.
that on Twitch?
Probably.
What's that?
A bong. That's a beehive.
Ew.
In a volcano.
Interesting.
Very. There's nothing else I can do in here. Almost.
No, for me.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm just gonna play the grave digging tour and then
Oh,
the grave digging tour.
okay.
Dompe's
I
heart
literally thought you
pounding.
said grave digging door. I'm like, what?
Grave digging door. Bees? Maybe.
Alright.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Good night.
I'll be in shortly.
It's okay.
It is 8:30.
Yeah. I didn't say I was going to sleep.
It is 8:30.
Yeah. Good night, friends. I am happy to be home. And people should want to hang out with me. Because I want to hang out with people.
Oh, you're not wrong, but wow, the wording of that struck me funny.
Yeah, I'm just bad at hanging out with people, so I hope that people want to hang out with me. Hey,
Good night. Oh, thank you.
you're welcome. And look, guys.
No more clatter.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, the grave digging tour is over.
Oh, that sucks. Alright.
Alright, then I'm actually done then. Chat.
Thanks. No, I just get like butthurt. It's nothing serious. It's just I get sad that I'm bad at video games.
We forgot to talk about the Mario Kart. The new way to play Mario Kart.
Oh no, save that for another stream. Oh, you're done?
Yeah, I'm done. Grave digging tour wasn't happening.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours. It's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
Alright, I'm gonna go get the tallest glass of water.
Oh my god, you're going back to school.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Yeah, I get that.
School is fun, though.
I also want to go back to school. That's why I need a new job.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hope you have a good night too.
Yeah, this was fun. I will stream again
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Have a good night,
Oh my
fella.
god, can we do golf on Wednesday?
Yeah, we can do golf on Wednesday.
Or do you want to do Mario Kart?
Why not both?
That's fair.
Yeah. We'll do like a Grand Prix of
Haha.
kart. And then golf.
Ah, Swashbuckler!
Yeah, no,
You stayed!
Swashbuckler, you have
Thank you.
your great name and you stayed. That's like
So appreciated.
extremely. All right, I'm actually going to end this now because
Too many goodbyes.
yeah, bye.